Welcome. My name is Barney Reese, author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Today we'll talk to you a little more about the law of attraction, law of vibration, and just so much more. As time goes on, the law of attraction, which is basically the law of action, you're going to be taking action towards your dreams and desires of your heart. If you are not writing down your dreams, how can you start to focus on them? How can you become one with the universe? How can you get your energy levels higher and higher, your cells to vibrate? 30 trillion cells vibrating higher and higher. And how will you know when this happens? Most of you think that this is just going to be a coincidence. You're just going to meet somebody out of the blue. You're going to meet a complete stranger. And this stranger is going to help you to start to manifest your life because you're going to start to think it. You're going to start to act it. Maybe you're looking for your soulmate. How would you feel if that soulmate was there beside you? You have to learn to get in this state. Now, Tony Robbins made this point, learn to be in this state. Well, this state is how you manifest your life, whether you know it or not. Now, people say, how do you know all this stuff? Because I'm constantly studying, I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly learning all the time. So when I tell you I read a lot, I really do. A lot of things I do is going to shock you, but I do all this. Now, when I started TikTok, it was easy to do. I'm gradually going to branch out to YouTube and other areas as well. Hopefully, eventually Twitter as well. And just start teaching you what I know. And hoping that the universe will help me to be able to teach you even more. I'm getting a lot of different people that have done amazing things that are just kind of becoming part of my life. They're just kind of appearing. The books are magically appearing from me. I went 150 miles to get one book. Just took a trip and there it was. And as I'm learning this stuff, see, the thing is, your positive emotion, gratitude, joy, happiness, laughter, all the things that make you feel good about yourself is where your energy levels are going to vibrate faster. If you're a churchgoer or somebody who's religious, then you'll go to church and you praise God. And while you're praising God, you feel this energy level rise to the top of your head, but nothing's aligned, so you don't understand because your chakras, your energy points are not aligned. It's kind of like a euphoria that you're feeling. Well, these energy levels are getting, these cells are rising higher and higher frequency-wise. So as they vibrate, more and more energy vibrates out of them. Thus, you are connected to the universe when this happens. This is when you're in a state that you can literally manifest your life. This is how they do it. This is not magic. This is not stuff that you can't do. You can get this euphoria at a concert as well. You can get this euphoria anywhere where there's a lot of energy, positive energy. This is what you focus on, the positive, not the negative. Some will call it karma. Some will call it sin. Some will call it a lot of different things. But you're dwelling on everything that you don't want. In other words, you're dwelling on never having a mate. You're dwelling on always being sad. You're dwelling on always being angry. You're dwelling on always being mad. This is what the universe sends to you, like a mirror. This is what you're going to get back. This is what you want, child. I'll give you more of it. But what if you could change the way you think? Your thoughts change. And what if your thoughts were actually waves that was going out? Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. And they were going out and they were bouncing back to whatever you decided to become. What would you do? Where would you go? How would it happen? You're doing all of this. So when you say how much you love yourself 25 times a day, when you first wake up, and then you feel it, how do you think you're doing for yourself? When you start exercising, you feel good about your body, and you start feeling good about everything around you, and you start gratitude everything around you, what are you doing? You're raising your energy levels. What do you do when you're listening to something positive? Maybe it's a motivational tape. Maybe it's some motivational music. I don't know what you're into, and it doesn't really matter, but you do it. What if you did affirmations at night while you slept until you believed whatever you was listening to, until it became part of your program? If you're 15 supercomputers and you can program them to be whatever you want to be, what do you really want to do? Have you written it down? Have you decided to make a plan? Are you looking at the houses, the cars, the jewelry that you want, the coats that you want, the shoes that you want? Are you doing any of that? Are you feeling how it would feel to have all these things? Are you getting excited like a small child when you first got your first piece of candy? Are you sitting there going, I only wish I could have that lollipop? The choice is yours. Learn to feel what you would want. Learn to go places. Get excited when you go to these places. Go to fancy restaurants, and if you can't do nothing but drink a glass of water, imagine, visualize, and see yourself becoming what you truly want to be. If wealth or abundance is what you choose, start living abundantly. That means you have to feel it before you can have it. You have to see it and believe it before you can do it. Go look at the cars. Go look at the homes. Go look at the things that you want to manifest and start doing it. I am Barney Reese, author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for this opportunity. This is the Law of Attraction. Goodbye.